In this video, I'm going to talk about accessing the wireless medium. Once a wireless device has data to send, it must access to the network medium and try to send it. Remember that a wireless channel is a shared medium and that every device trying to use it must share the airtime and content for its use. There is no centralized function that coordinates the use of a wireless channel. Instead, this effort is distributed to each device that uses a channel. This is known as a distributed coordination function, or DCF, distributed coordination function. With a shared medium, such as a wired Ethernet or wireless, two or more stations transmitting at the same time can cause collisions. A collision ruins the transmitted data, wastes time on the medium, and causes the data to be retransmitted, wasting even more time. When full duplex operations isn't possible, some collisions are inevitable. Therefore, every device should make its best attempt to mitigate and or hopefully prevent collisions in the first place. Alright, devices based on the IEEE 802.3 and 802.11 standards must use the carrier sense multiple access or CSMA technique to determine if the media is available before transmitting. Wired devices are able to sense an electrical signal on the wire to detect a transmission already in progress. Wireless devices can use a twofold process to detect a channel in use. First, physical carrier sense. Second, virtual carrier sense. Let me to explain each of them. First, physical carrier sense. When a wireless client is not transmitting, it can listen to the channel to overhear any other transmissions that might be occurring. In the case of an 802.11n or 802.11ac device, a high bandwidth frame may involve multiple channels simultaneously. So, any secondary channels must also be checked. If it overhears a frame that is destined for its own MAC address, then it receives the frame for processing. Otherwise, if a transmission is detected but the client cannot read the transmitter's MAC address in the header, the client decides that the channel is busy. This process is also known as Clear Channel Assessment, or CCA. While CCA is effective, it isn't a proactive approach and must be used in conjunction with other methods. This is the physical carrier sense. About the virtual carrier sense, we can use the duration ID field in the 802.11 frame, and you learn about it. Look at here, we learned about the address 1, address 2, address 3, and address 4, and also about the 2DS from DS fields. Now we are talking about these two by duration ID. When a wireless client transmits a frame, it must include a duration field in the duration ID frame header field. The duration indicates how much time is required for the whole frame, plus an interframe gap, plus a return ACK frame to be sent over the channel. This effectively reserves the channel for that length of time. As long as other wireless client can overhear a frame and its header, they can predict how long they should wait for the frame to complete. This figure depicts the frame duration field and its relationship to the frame length in time. As you can see here, in the duration ID, we have n microsecond, or time slots, and with the help of this duration ID, actually we say that other device should wait, and after this duration ID they can check the medium or media for sending the traffic. Each wireless client must maintain a network allocation vector, or NAV timer, that is used to predict when the channel will become free. Each time a frame is overheard on the channel, its duration value is loaded into the NAV, or network allocation vector. The NAV timer then counts down while the client waits to transmit. The NAV timer must be at 0 before a client can